Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. We've got some kind of breaking news, if you could say that. We've got breaking news in the title and breaking news over here. Yeah, in the live chat as a background. But can you hear that? Can you hear that sound? Can you hear that sound? That sound is the clock. The clock, the time is ticking. We're going to get into this segment on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeed. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, we've got some more transfer news coming right back at you. Yeah, I'm talking to you sat there notching on your McDonald's. Well, I don't know, maybe because could be something healthy, like breads or, I don't know, a carrot or an apple or an orange. But anyway, before we get into this one, I've got to let you know, guys, that we are streaming simultaneously on Cannon Fodder TV as well as Guna Matters. Just because I say something doesn't mean that Guna Matters agrees with my opinion, because my opinion matters, not his. I'm just joking. That's a bit of a disclaimer there. Come into the live chat, let me know your thoughts about the breaking news of today. We're going to get into that in just 1 second. But also for Cannon Fodder TV, just click the like button. That's all you have to do. That bottle of wine, I might be buying 2 more actually over the weekend. But anyhow, let's get into this new segment of today. Now, I'm not going to get into the one that you're probably thinking about. Nah, not just yet. But the breaking news, is it kind of breaking news? Well, West Ham, Calvin Phillips in Rice swap deal. Now, this is according to ESPN. That David Moyes views England international midfielder Phillips, 27, as an ideal replacement for Rice and is open to a player plus cash. Man United are also exploring swap proposals, while Arsenal have seen 2 bids so far, and a second being worth of £90 million rejected. I spoke about Calvin Phillips a couple of months ago, only to be shot down by everybody. Yeah, and Calvin Phillips at Arsenal. You're having a laugh, Alex. And look at that now. Look at that. Calvin Phillips, Man City. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes there. Let's see how it goes. The other news that I'm hearing, let me remove this very, very quickly. This one is I don't know what to say about this one. Really, I've got no idea. My thoughts on this one. So I'll just read it. Now, sales of new Arsenal shirt have stopped after fans spot embarrassing blunder. There's a blunder bus. Arsenal are preparing to pay tribute to the Invincibles 20 years on from the historic achievement. I can't believe it's 20 years. 20 years. But a unique shirt has been a subject of an Adidas blunder. Arsenal have stopped selling their new shirt after fans spotted a blunder in the design. The Gunners released a new kit in May with a tribute to the Invincible season, which marks its 20th anniversary next season. Arsenal Wenger's mastermind the historic achievement as a North London club, the Arsenal that is, went the entire Premier League season unbeaten. Invincible. Now, the new kit was sent to pay a homage to the success 2 decades ago, on which stitching into the white trim on the side. Now, the record of 26 wins and 12 draws was supposed to have been stitched into the side of the jersey, with each result put in order. But that is where the error looks to have been made. Several results have been missed off, with numerous fans spotting that only 32 of the 38 games have been listed. Do you know what? Who would have agreed to that? Huh? You know, you dot the I's and you cross the T's. Before it goes out on sale, you check again, and you double check. That's what you need to do. And we're not talking about, some bargain basement £1 shop. This is Adidas. Adidas. Check again, and check over and over again before it goes out on sale. But what it is, they're just thinking about the money. That's all they're thinking about. Just get it out, about, before anyone realizes the blunder. But unfortunately, because of keen-eyed Arsenal supporters, they have realised the error of Adidas's way. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. Now, I'm sure you've been waiting for this bit of news now. Apparently, let me quickly remove this. That Kai Havertz has signed. Well, he's actually going to be having a medical sometime today. He was spotted at a London Coney, apparently. And yeah, but it says that Arsenal agreed £65 million deal with Chelsea for the German forward international. Also agreed a deal with Chelsea with a deal, £65 million for the international forward Kai Havertz. It is understood that the clubs have made an agreement in principle that will allow the player to discuss personal terms and have a medical. The fee for Havertz, who scored 9 goals in 47 games for the Blues last season, could rise with add-ons. Now let me quickly go back to that. A quick stat. Scored 9 goals in 47 games for Chelsea last season. Now, Havertz, 24, joined Chelsea from Bayer Leverkusen in 2020 in a deal worth £71 million. He also scored the winning goal for Chelsea in the 2021 Champions League final against Man City. Havertz is set to move across London as Mikel Arteta looks to strengthen his Arsenal team for the qualification of the Champions League. Arsenal are also chasing England midfielder Declan Rice. We're going to get into that in a moment. But I'm the threat. Listen. There's no doubt that Kai Havertz is a closer deal to be done rather than Declan Rice. I just don't believe that Declan Rice is coming to Arsenal. It seems that it's going to be Jalen Timber, followed by Kai Havertz first, Jalen Timber, and maybe Moises Caicedo, and maybe one other player, maybe. But yeah, Kai Havertz, man. Kai Havertz. Anyhow, let's not get upset just now, because can you hear that sound? What's that sound? The clock is ticking. It's ticking. Are there any other news segments? I mean, just kind of remind myself, we spoke about Kai Havertz, we spoke about the jersey. We're going to speak very briefly about, Declan Rice bid sent as Romeo Lavia deal edges closer. I'm thinking of based on what? This is coming from the Daily Mirror. The Arsenal aim to land in West Ham captain Declan Rice hangs in the balance after they have submitted their second offer, while the Gunners also plan talks for more incomings. Also have now submitted a second bid for Declan Rice, but it was rejected. I probably think or believe that there will be another bid submitted in the next, I don't know, maybe 7 days or so, because Arsenal are not in any kind of rush, although we would want them to get the deal done. The deal's done, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So that's the little bit of breaking news. But most importantly, it seems like Kai Havertz, a £65 million deal, is more closer an incoming rather than a Declan Rice, a Moises Caicedo, or any other players that's been linked to Arsenal. The thousands of players linked to Arsenal over the course of those 6 days, 5 to 6 days. So these have been the news segments running on this this Wednesday show over here on Canal 40 TV / Guna Matters. That's right, I said it. It needed to be said. Right, so I need to go very quickly into our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there thus far relating to the show today. Also, remember that we are streaming simultaneously on Canal 40 TV on Guna Matters. So if you are viewing Guna Matters, go over and subscribe to his channel. I have not left the link this time in the description box, but just do your own homework. Just go into YouTube and type in Guna Matters, not with an S, it is with a Z. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Right, we have landed on Twitter. Let's see if there's been any comments there. Right. Oh, someone sent me a message. Okay, all right. It's not related to that. No, it's not related to that. All right, so the Gunners Pub have retweeted that we are live, and I've received a wonderful piece of message from Una, and I will respond to Una once I've finished this short show over here. Okay, so I can go. Can I go into the live? I can't go in there yet. Oh my goodness! I need to go into. The latest poll question. Now, the latest poll question. Just trying to remind myself. Refresh the page. Excuse me for this. Come on, 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 come on. Right, the poll question is just loading. It's refreshing. The poll question was, who signs first? And I guess this poll is now redundant. Who signs first? Declan Rice or Kai Havertz? And I tell you what, you guys have been tripped up because 71% of the votes went to Declan Rice. Ha ha! And the 29% who voted for Kai Havertz appeared to be right. Yeah. And that's out of 1,300 votes, 11 comments, and 36 likes. I'm liking the numbers of 36 likes, but let's aim for a final number above 50, please. Now I can go into the live chat. All righty. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. So I understand that Tamina Ahmed came in early doors. What's it? Okay. Yeah. About 5 minutes before we went live. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm fine, thank you. It's Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. I can't wait for the weekend, the weekend to come. What's going on with my words, man? Any Arsenal transfer news, please? Well, I've just spoken about Kai Havertz, 65 million pounds. He should be. I think he's arrived at London Colney to do his medical. So thinking about a stat: 9 goals in 47 games for Chelsea. Not a great return, man. Not great at all. Let's have a look. Timber, second bid soon, £45 million. Lavia, first bid soon, £45 million. Yeah, actually, I'll put out a poll question once I've done on this show here. Kai Havertz has joined Arsenal. And my good friend Yomi Mike says, good day to you, Alex, and good day to you, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. Say hello to your family from everyone on Canafoy TV. And who else do we have here? We've got the host of Gula Matters, Glenwyn, says, even Alex, what is the summer like in London? Well, the summer, very, very sticky. We're very, very hot. Not very, very hot. It's more humid than the heat. And I'm not about to complain because I tell you what, Glenwyn, when it starts to change and our clocks go, do they go back or they go forwards? And you can feel the autumn and then the winter's here. I'm waking up, time to get up. And what's happening outside? It is dark. It is cold and wet. So I'm not about to complain about the weather here. I love when the weather's like this. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Phillips won't come down south, but I'll take Phillips. Yes, I'll take him too. He might. He might. But you know what, Ange? Good evening to you, Ange, First Lady. It's for me, again, comparing like for like. Are we comparing like for like, Arsenal and Man City? I spoke yesterday about Kyle Walker is about to be sold by Man City. And Ilkay Gundogan, who was the club captain, has just signed for Barcelona. I'm thinking, you guys have just won the Champions League and you're selling those players? They're selling those players. So Calvin Phillips has been a big part player, but a big part player has won back-to-back Premier Leagues. But he might come. He might come to London. You never know. Warm, but with a nice breeze now. Rest stream. Okay, yes, a good one. Afternoon, Alex. At least we've got conclusive proof that Arsenal and due diligence are not used when negotiating contracts. I mean, I started using that phrase, due diligence, back in 2021. And there's a reason, because I joined a particular opportunity and they said, look, before you join an opportunity, you need to do your due diligence, do your homework. Do your homework before you join. Arsenal, like you say, they're just not good at doing their homework. And listen, I don't know Kai Havertz, and I imagine you don't know Kai Havertz too, unless you're going to say, oh, but he's my cousin, my second cousin, removed from whatever. I don't know him. So I can only go by the stats and what I see, what we need. Kai Havertz is not the kind of player that we need. He's not. I read somewhere that Mikel Arteta is anxiously waiting to coach Kai Havertz. Yeah. Let's move on from that. Not the player that we're needing. Sorry. All right, Donkey, good afternoon. We should be in a rush for Declan Rice and take our time with Havertz. Got it all wrong. Got it all wrong. All that way around. Oh, yeah. But, Donkey, can I ask you this question? So the question is, do you feel invigorated? Do you feel excited with these potential signings? Because up until this point, and it's like 7 p.m. UK time, it's still under rumours. Havertz has not signed anything. They just had an agreement. But do you feel really excited to hear that we're linked with Declan Rice? That we're linked with Moses Caicedo? We're linked with Jerome Timber? Does it excite you? Not me. Not me. Emerson, good evening. Have you spoken to James about the Ajax player we are linked with? No, I haven't. Not yet. No, I haven't. I've spoken to James about other bits and pieces, not football related, but I will do. And I won't talk about the player until I have done my own homework as well as speaking to James about that. But I've not spoken to him about that player that we are linked with. Whoops. Off now until the next sign-in. All righty. Mohammed Sharif, good evening to you. Good afternoon, or good afternoon to you. I'm watching from Liberia. Wonderful part of Africa, I hear. Say hello to your family from me, please. When Arsenal will complete the signing of Declan Rice? Mohammed, I don't want to break it down to you, but I just genuinely believe that he would not be coming to Arsenal. He won't be coming to Arsenal. And I don't want to hear myself repeating the same thing over and over again. I guess I'm going to have to. But it's my opinion, and I believe that Declan Rice will not be coming to Arsenal. He's got other destinations. It's all well and good. The players say, I want Arsenal. I like Arsenal. But until the deal is done, until we see him sign a contract, I'm going to stick to my guns and say that he would not be coming to Arsenal. He'll be going to Man City. And you heard it here first, or second, or third. Welcome, Kai, the first of three. We will buy 3 players. That's pushing a bit. I'll say maybe 2 players. My interest in Arsenal's transfer is 0. Hence the summer question. All right, okay. Well, I tell you what, Glenn, man, it's just part and parcel, of being podcasting. Sometimes, no matter what the content you want to create, you'll find your audience will want something else. We posted this question maybe 3 years ago. What would you like to see more on the channel? A whole lot of questions, and they said they want to see more live content, more transfer news, which is why hence we are doing a lot more shows and more transfer news. But that's just the way of the world, isn't it? At least in football. Who's the better defender, Evan and Dika or the Ajax player? We can get one on a free and save money on a free. I don't have the stats to give you my opinion. Sorry about that. A Rush baby waiting on Chelsea money. Nah. He's waiting on Man City. That's where the money's at, man. That's where the action's at, Man City. will not be around after Sunday, and we'll be keeping an eye on Cannon Fodder TV as I'm taking a good break for 2 weeks, and the players are back on the 1st and 2nd of July. Those not on international duty. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be taking a break as well in 3 weeks' time, so I will not be doing any content. I'm going away. I'm going away with my lovely wife for a well-deserved break. Yeah, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. I might try and make sure there's pre-recorded content. But yeah, I've always said your well-being is more important than anything else, apart from family as well. Yeah, your well-being is more important. So good on you. Good on you. I'm looking forward to Samuel Conga coming back, and so is I, John Geezer. So am I, man. I mean, he didn't have the best of times, out with Crystal Palace, but let's see how he comes back. Let's see how he comes back. He might just, his mindset, maybe his professionalism might have improved, but I'm looking forward to see how he comes back this time round. Lavia cannot be the replacement for Partey. Yeah, most likely Moses Caicedo, if you believe the news, that we're selling Thomas Partey and we're going back in for Moses Caicedo. Emerson, enjoy, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy the break. Enjoy the break. Alex, Arsenal pulled the production on their new shirt, a misprint on a tribute to the Invincibles. Yeah, I spoke about as the second segment. I really spoke about that. Again, like I said, there's no Tim Pot little sports company or corner shop. This is Adidas, a conglomerate, a multinational, all over the world. Adidas, just chasing the dollar signs, man. Anyway, Arsenal does the same thing every day, bid on Rice and then expect a result, but they are not doing anything different. Of course, they're not doing anything different. And I just kind of getting vibes of all the other players that we were supposed to get, and also put a little measly bid in to test the water, or just to show to the fan base at least we tried. We tried to get Declan Rice. Did you not see what happened? They turned us down. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Caicedo and Rice are exciting me. Havertz is okay for maybe 25 million. But why not go for a proven scorer? Balogun might be that. No, I cannot understand that. The midfield needs beefing up. So I can understand, they're going for a midfielder. But Kai Havertz, he's a forward, isn't he? 9 goals in 47 games is not cutting it for me, man. Better off just keeping the strikers that we have. No? Ndika signed for Roma. Latest breaking news from Italy. Adidas as them t-shirts used to say someone smoking too much. You just can't make it up, can you? God, dearie me, man. All right. Let me just refresh that page here on Twitter and see. Oops. Right. Okay, that's somebody else who's just retweeted that we are live. Was it Anonymous LP? Proudly. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, my friend. Let me check this very, very quickly. So, I mean, that is it. That is it. Kai Havertz. The deal is not done yet. The figures are there. Laid bare, £65 million for a never Chelsea, now going to be ex-Chelsea player, or still a Chelsea player until we sign the contract. And I'm not excited. I'm not excited, but that's just me. That's just me. Let's run through this last comments here before we do wrap up this one. I think Arsenal has gone in for Timber because Van der Sar no longer, but Sven Mislintat in the hot seat now. I wonder. It could be. Could be. It could be. Lavia needs seasoning, but Caicedo brings responsibility and determination as a defender. All right. Methinks that we have come to an end on this short show. I didn't want it to go on any longer than 30 minutes. We've been running for 26 minutes and some change. So these have been the news segments of today. Adidas, that commemoration shirt, 20 years, Invincibles. Unforgivable, man. Unforgivable. And then we hear that Kai Havertz is probably the first possible first signing in this summer transfer window. Can we get him over the line? Am I worried? Anyhow, Declan Rice is not coming to Arsenal. And that is it. That is it. So remember, we are streaming simultaneously on Canon 4 TV as well as Guna Matters. I have not left the link for Guna Matters' channel in the description box. You have to go and do your own homework. Go on YouTube, type in Guna Matters with a Z. See it come up and subscribe. That's all you've got to do. That is all you have to do. It's as simple as that. I will be back tomorrow giving some more live news. The Easy Talk will not be returned this Friday because my special guest has not confirmed that they will be appearing or be available. So what I will do, I think I will do, again, in the vein of transfer season or the silly season, I will do a transfer show early doors on Friday. Early doors. I might invite somebody. Who knows? It could be you. Anyhow, this, my friends, has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.